So here we are going to wrap up Psalm 1 with verses 5 and 6. If you haven't already, be sure to go back and watch the earlier videos we did on the other verses. Here we begin with verse 5. Al ken lo yakumu reshaim ba mishpat. Al ken lo yakumu. Al ken means therefore. Concerning this, basically, al ken lo. Lo is not, just remember at the beginning, Ashrei ha'ish asher lo halach. He did not walk. So not, we have verbs here of things to do and things not to do. Here it says, al ken lo yakumu. The reshaim, that is the wicked, who are like, we learned last time, kamotz, like the chaff, which the ruach drives away. Al ken lo yakumu, they will not stand. The reshaim lo yakumu, will not stand. Ba mishpat, ba mishpat, ba in the mishpat, in the judgment. This is really sobering thought here for the consequences of the wicked. Now, of course, they don't really care, but for the tzaddikim, the righteous, this is an affirmation of God's ultimate justice, which is, of course, to be feared. Al ken lo yakumu reshaim b'mishpat. We're being instructed by the Lord that therefore the reshaim, who are the wicked, will not stand. It means they don't have a case. They don't have a case. They have no justice. They have no position of righteousness to stand before God. Verse 5 continues, V'chataim va'adat tzadikim, nor sinners in the council of the tzaddikim, or in the congregation, rather, of the righteous. So the judgment wherein lo yakumu reshaim, the reshaim will not stand, neither will the sinners, the chataim, stand in the congregation of the righteous. So the judgment, standing in the judgment, is actually a good thing. To stand in the judgment means that you are receiving a vindication, a declaration, a sentence from the judge of righteousness. The wicked don't have that. That's why it says lo yakumu. The wicked, the reshaim, lo yakumu b'mishpat. They will not be able to stand, nor the sinners will be able to stand ba'adat tzadikim. So to stand in the judgment in this beautiful song, in this beautiful poem, means to be in the adat tzadikim, the community or the congregation of the righteous. What does it mean, the difference between the resha and a tzaddik? A resha and a tzaddik, at first we don't know who is who, only at the judgment. Only when God gives his mishpat, God is the one who says who is wicked and who is just. We all could run around in the world saying who we think is righteous and who we think is wicked. And are we going to be correct? Only God knows. So the end of Psalm 1 is a reminder for us that God is the one who knows. And that takes us finally to verse 6. Ki Yodea Adonai derek tzadikim. Let's read that again. Ki Yodea Adonai. It's a little faded here, sadly, the manuscript. For Yodea Adonai, the Lord knows. The Lord knows. Derek tzadikim. The derek tzadikim, the way of the tzadikim. He knows the way of the righteous. And then it ends here. V'derek reshaim toved. and the path or the way of the wicked will perish. So, God knows who is righteous, and he's accurate. He's true. So when God declares someone righteous, that is a fact. It's not made up. When he declares someone wicked, they are in fact wicked. And that's what we wait for. We wait for the creator of the universe, who one day will judge everyone according to the truth of who Yeshua is. And those who are in him will have his righteousness. And the beautiful thing of the good news is that even though in time that judgment has not happened, those who are in Yeshua have his life and his righteousness, that it's imputed to us. That even though that judgment day has not come, it's what some scholars call an inaugurated eschatology. Inaugurated eschatology. That means it's true now for those who are in Yeshua. Our righteousness is true in him, even though from our perspective that judgment has not yet happened. It is as good as true because Yeshua is true. So we learn a lot in just 6 verses, don't we? I hope our meditation on Psalm 1 has been helpful for your Hebrew a little bit, helpful maybe even in getting into some different ways of thinking about the passage in English. Please leave some comments if there were any points about Psalm 1 that didn't come up in the discussion. Be happy to talk about those maybe in another video or in the comments below. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and get those alerts when my new videos come out. And I hope to see you in our future videos. Shalom.